morning, guys. It's market day, so it is now Friday. It is day 1, and I woke up this morning and our rental has a flat tire, so hopefully I can still get there and set up before it's time to leave. But I will see you guys in the next clip. Started at 11. I've made 3 sales.
That is right. We are here on the key.
2 sales. Barely anything. So it is now Tuesday. It is the Tuesday after my show, and I already, in my notes for the show, I had wrote that this was the worst show that I have ever done to date. But I can't say that. It was not at all what I was expecting, but I made 1 or 2 sales. I wasn't happy at all with the show. In my opinion, if a show costs more than $150, I expect to make a minimum of $1,000. I barely made my boot fee back. Like, I was so grateful that I made my boot fee back. Plus, I rented a rental and I got to cover that. That's all I made back. So let's get into what sold. So on Friday, which was the 27th, I made 2 sales on Friday. I sold a axolotl, and that is the one by Loops and Knots Crochet. Then I sold 2 dragonfly keychains. That was me on the 27th. On the 28th, which was that Saturday, I managed to scrape a few more sales. I had clients who were in the area who asked me how the show was going, and I just said not well, and they decided to show up and support. So the show started at 11, but I was there from 8 o'clock and I was set up from 10. So the first thing that I sold a bow tie keychain and a mushroom storage keychain. So this is 3D printed stuff. Like, then I sold Tina the turtle, my pattern that's coming soon. I sold more 3D printed stuff. I sold a dragonfly keychain again, which is a surprise that they did so well. However, I'm still not gonna make them again because they took so long to move, and I've been toting them around since last year. Then I sold a baby alien, which is Yoda. I sold a cute star keychain. I sold a giant turtle that someone who crochets for me made. Then I sold a medium turtle in acrylic, the pink and green one that I made. Someone bought that. I sold one of my ballet mouses. I sold a baby rat. I sold 2 cups, so I sell drinkware as well now. Drinkware and stationery are something that I'm working hard on adding to my business, along with the 3D printed stuff from my husband. Then I sold a duck keychain. I sold a strawberry keychain. Then I sold 2 pens. So I sell pens 2 for $3. So I sold that. Then I sold a bow tie keychain. Keychains that my husband makes. Pens again, 2 for $3. Bow tie keychain again. Strawberry keychain, and the last thing that I sold was the plushie octo. And my interaction with the plushie octo was so sweet because the mom came with her baby and she just picked up all of the different colors of the plushie octo, and then it got to like this one yellow floral print from Premier, and the baby just started to smile, and it was the most innocent, beautiful smile I've ever seen in my life. Like, she just smiled and she's like, okay, I'll get this one. And that was my last that was my last sale, which was 7 something. So I made $351. My booth fee was $156, and my rental was $180. So 156 plus 180, that's $336. So 351 minus 336, I made $15 profit. At least I did not, it wasn't a complete loss. I ended up getting a custom order there for a baby blanket, but she didn't pay until afterwards. I need to put that in my system as well. She didn't pay till the day after, so it wouldn't count towards the show anyway. But yeah, so this is the 3rd time I've done this show. It's the More Things pop-up. I did it last summer. It was a good show. I did the Christmas one. Terrible. It was terrible. I didn't make my booth fee back at the Christmas one, I'm sure of it. And now this one, I barely made it. And I didn't even want to go on the Saturday, like the second day, because the first day had me so discouraged from only making 2 sales. And it's like, oh God, I'm not going to make my money back. But thankfully, I ended up making my booty fee and enough to pay the rental. So that's really what I was worried about. Like, so it wasn't a complete loss. However, I still have to reimburse my husband because I spent some of his 3D printed business money. So, but nevertheless, I still had enough to pay. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was chaotic, and I tried to add some crochet parts in there so it could be more crochet, you know. But yeah, I'm not doing the show again. I don't care how much she tried to convince me. I'm not doing it again. Like, I didn't want to do it this time, but a friend of mine was doing it, and she made absolutely no sales on Friday, and she didn't show up Saturday because she was so discouraged, and she paid for both days. So I won't do the show again, I promise you that. And another thing that made it such a bitter situation, like, the person who hosted the event, she walked around and she was asking everyone about sales. But like, when you, in my experience, if I go to a show and I didn't make any cash, like, normal event coordinators would be like, yeah, I'm sorry you didn't make any sales, but you know it's unpredictable, and da-da-da. She was not apologetic. She was just nonchalant about it. She was happy she made that money, and yeah, that was that. But nevertheless, I'm just grateful I had the opportunity to go out again. However, that will be the last time I will attend that show. I would rather sit home and make inventory than to sit there and make nothing. Like, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. I am trying to get my watch hours up, guys, so if you could please watch my videos to the end, watch the next video, watch the video before this, I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.